I'm Eddie from Big Winds, and today I'm joined by actually one of my windsurfing heroes from back in the day. This is Klaas Voget, who is now one of the main guys at Duotone that with all the development of wings and foils and foil boards, and he was very involved in the development of this new board that was just released called the Paradox. It is a Parawing board. Klaas, what's going on here? What makes this a Parawing board?
Well, you can wing on it also.
Okay, fair enough.
But it's purpose-built for parawinging. And parawinging, for everybody who's done it a bit, it's one of the things, the differences between holding an inflated wing and a parawing is that on an inflated wing, you can pump very well and pump the board up to speed and bring it up on the foil. On the parawing, a lot of that work is done by your legs and actually movement of the foil. There's not so much pumping ability in the parawing itself. So this board just gets up on foil way easier without having so much like pumping through your arms.
Without so much horsepower in your hands.
Exactly.
So what are the shaping attributes of this board that make it pump so much better with your legs than a traditional mid-length?
So if we turn it around, it's way more pulled in the bottom. If we have the Skybrid, for example, which is the better fit for, let's say, intermediate wingers. It has a lot of stability and way more surface area. This is more pulled in, so we have more pronounced rail bevels and a more pulled in nose, a pointy nose, and we have a step tail and more pulled in tail. So all that adds to, you're able to move the board through the water and start the pumping motion when you're still on the water and bring the board up. So the board is also slightly narrower. Slightly longer, especially in the bigger sizes, and that all adds to that early going speed.
That release.
Yeah.
Less
and then
drag.
with a step tail, you can angle the board up onto the foil easier than on the Skybrid.
I also noticed when I picked this up, it's a bit of a revelation to pick up. It's really light. Is that a big helper in getting up on foil?
100%. That's another thing with this board. We just put front foot inserts. So you're not really able to jump it, and that gives us the option to build it in a much lighter construction.
Gotcha.
So this is a 60 liter. We're coming in 5 sizes, a 45, 60, 75, 90 and 105. And this 60 is roughly 4 kilos, which feels amazing under your feet. It's very responsive when the boards are so light. And this is ultimately what you want in a parawing board. You want to get on foil and then rip the bumps. And this board does it exceptionally well.
So swell riding, just super dynamic, very lively, very connected underfoot with that low weight that gets you up early.
Yeah. For wingers, this is a more advanced option.
Okay.
If you're considering this for people who have a good level, mainly in swell, flagging the wing and ripping bumps, this is also a great wingboard. And then obviously all the parawingers out there want to get up on foil and then.
Hey, thank you so much for sharing this with us. You can find these on bigwinds.com. Come out to Hood River, come to the gorge, get parawinging, and thank you again.
You're welcome.